1401, April 16, 2025, right now marks 978 hours of progress on the Globe Horror simulation, and a major feature has been implemented in that objects from a FBX file can now be rendered in the custom DirectX 11 renderer. This model was created in Blender using one of the default available objects, and a placeholder water texture has been applied to it, and all the vertices do appear to be rendering accurately. So this was done utilizing the FBX SDK, which is a API for a 3D file format, the specific file format being utilized here, and the actual file for this contains two of these objects, but for the purposes of this, only one was loaded in, and given its vertex information to DirectX in order to create buffers and display it. Now, there is a slight issue with this renderer that the depth stencil has not been enabled, so some of the triangles are not rendered in the correct order. The intention going forward is to add the depth stencil, as well as figure out how to properly apply textures from the UVs, so that an object created in Blender with all of its textures and materials appears accurately within the renderer, as well as do some other scenes to sort of test out other features that can be utilized now that 3D objects can be loaded and rendered. Additionally, another feature that needs to be implemented is getting the indexes of the objects, as this renderer, for the purposes of getting it working as quickly as possible, was done just by drawing all the vertices and not using an index buffer. So another thing that needs to be implemented is a index buffer by gathering all the indices from the 3D file. So that will need to be looked into in order to see how to get the indices from the FBX SDK.